Arr, gotta be Captain Time. Actually, I'm not. Anyways, so what I want to talk about today is I originally had the Touch Plus 750s. I really liked them. The barrel on these are a little bit rounded, but it made it kind of easy to grip, and they lasted about 10 hours, which is what I was pretty happy about. Um, the controls pretty easy, a little difficult to get to the charge port, but not impossible. It was on the inside, and it had the on-off button here, and then your controls were on the outside. And this was a great sounding, good unit, but as you can see right here, this is kind of a design flaw. The way this jets perfectly out, and it's supposed to go back here, like so, and tag to one of these, and then come forward. And that was to adjust, and it kind of works. Eventually, the left ear, and actually you can even see it right here. All headphones eventually succumb to some sort of problem, and this one, the left ear is giving out. As you can see, got pulled out. So I was very sad. So I've been on my search to find a different brand or a different headphone that worked really well, and I went all the way up. I tried a few other brands, and I went with the Touch Ultra. Um, Impressions. Well, first of all, they're more of an elliptical kind of design. You'll notice that on here, oh, there you go. It comes out with this, so even if this is like this to adjust, you're not paying attention onto that cord, but that wasn't the part that failed, so I'm not sure it matters as much. These are a little more severely anchored, but the magnet's a little weaker, so you have to be careful. Um, I think mine was part of a backpack pulley, and that's kind of caused the failure. The charge port is on the inside. A nail comes right in there, and boom, it pops right off. So it's not really, it's a little easier to get to be honest. But if you're not used to it, you start picking at this side, and the sticker gets a little bit off. So I was kind of sad about that. Now, it does have this feature that the other one doesn't, and that is it goes into voice canceling mode, and when it does, this turns purple. And the voice canceling mode is actually worked pretty good. I was on a construction site, and on a, if anybody's been on one, you know what I'm talking about, a a diesel powered golf cart to use them to get around all over the place. And the person I was talking to had a hard time hearing me. I turned on the noise canceling, and suddenly they could hear me with the diesel powered golf cart and everything else that happens in a construction site. So the voice canceling is really decent on these. The caveat, you're dropping about 25% power, so you get about 7 hours usage instead of 10. Um, Now the NOAs I reviewed earlier, I talked about how you had a good concert experience, like like you're at a concert, and the sounds coming in from music wise, and you're like, yeah, this is almost like a good orchestra experience. Where the other one, you get all the sounds come together nicely, they're loud. That one had a long battery life. This is 10 hours, and you can actually pick out the individual instruments and kind of groove to that specific tone, if you will. I really like that. I really do. The other bonus with these is that when I'm talking to the other person, they're not as muffled. It's actually much clearer, and I've had the response that I'm much clearer as well. However, without the noise canceling, I have the same problem I have with the 750s, and that is that if there's any other exterior noise going on, someone running a stapler or opening a door, I typing on a keyboard, whatever, I've had complaints from the person on the other side that it's really loud and what's going on, and that's because the mics are pretty amped up. But that's a good thing. It's not really a bad thing. But you put on noise canceling, that all goes away. Um, Comfort, not bad. They come with 3 tips, like typical industry, and they're lighter. They're actually a bit lighter. These are, I'd say they're about 15% lighter. So I wanted mine in red, but they weren't available, so I got black. I got these off Amazon for around 55, something in that range, and I'm not sorry. So anybody who's been looking for a new Bluetooth headphone, oh, one more thing, the connectivity on these to my Nexus 6, spotless. Just turn on, found it, boom, and we're ready to rock and roll. Take it off the charger, finds it, boom, ready to rock and roll, and it does do the talking to you. So this is annoying. It's good, but it's annoying. When it gets low to battery life, the difference from the tone, if you weren't familiar, is the tone will say, it starts up and it says, connected, battery half, or battery full, or battery low. Um, when this gets down to its last, I don't know, probably 20 minutes to 10 minutes, probably 10 minutes of talking or music listening, it will go, charge now, or something like that. And it interferes about every 2 minutes, and then suddenly you have no music or no communication with somebody. So it means that when it says it, it takes about, I don't know, 2 to 3 hours to charge, I think. And really, when I'm done with it, I plug it in and walk away. I hope that helps. If anybody has any questions, please let me know. And my impressions are this is a good buy. Thanks.